Welcome, Gemini Cancer, to your chakra reading for August. Hope your friends are doing great out there. If your friends like this, please like and subscribe. Okay, guys, let's see what's going on with your chakras this month. Okay. Throat chakra coming out for that beautiful communication and listening. So there could be something that needs to be communicated or something that needs to be heard. Something that you might need to speak up on. Okay, let's see exactly what's going on, but definitely getting over here, and also could be creative. Got those creativeness. First card out is listening. Okay, so talking about that listening with the creativity and communication or flexibility. And being flexible. So, got this beautiful, this beautiful sacral chakra over here talking about the flexibility as well. So being flexible while listening, making sure that when you are listening, you are being flexible. That way you can hear exactly what needs to be said during this communication. So with the listening, it's saying, to let you know it's time to take note and to listen to the messages and guidance that comes in many forms. You're being asked to stop for a moment and listen to the wisdom that is coming your way. Also listening to others around you. They may have something very informative to say to you. And be sure to be flexible when listening. They might be saying something that you might not want to be, you might not want to hear, but it might be some kind of truth or something that's going to help you along the way. So be sure to be flexible when listening. If you holding on too tight to something and not listening to what the truth is, then you could actually be hurting yourself instead of helping yourself. So make sure that you're just listening and being flexible about that. Never know what it is that might be said. It might even be something from your higher self that's telling you something you don't want to hear. Could be like, stop being so stubborn, and you're like, I'm not stubborn. Okay, well, yeah. And then you realize you're being stubborn, right? And then you hear somebody else say the same thing, and you're like, oh man, you know what? My higher self just said that. Just heard that from myself. Okay. So getting straight in here to the listening, knowing that something is being said and you need to hear for your own well-being. And of course, the flexibility is for the intention. Nice. So it is for the intention. And this is also talking about these beautiful crown chakras and the throat chakra as well. Talking about our throat chakra. Well, yeah, there is some throat chakra in there as well, right? The intention of communicating, using your higher crown of the knowing, and then of course being able to see through the intuition. So this card, actually I love these cards because they have all these chakras inside them, and they are considered chakra cards. So you even have the green in here that's like, use it with the compassion, right? So over here with the sacral chakra, it's talking about the desire, having the desire to listen, to know for the intention. So that way you are listening for your own well-being, your own good. So something is being said that you need to pay very close attention to. It's going to help you out in the long run. Okay. With the flow, nice. Yeah, it's going to help you with your well-being. It's also going to help you get into the flow of things, making things flow better. So whatever this listening is, listen to your higher self, listening to others who have something that needs to be said is actually going to make the flow go better. The flow is talking about attracting and expecting and releasing and making better cycles for yourself. So it's going to help expand pretty much your horizons, right? And your intentions. So this card is talking about the energies around you at this time are positive and are driving you forward. Let yourself flow with these energies and put them to good use. This is an opportune time to attract your heart's desire. Do you want to love more, have peace more, and have a greater understanding? It is your heart's calling out for any kind of relationships. It could be friendships, however it is, but you need to listen because they have something to say that is actually going to change things around with new cycles. Okay. So, and bringing in better intentions for yourself. And let's see what the intentions are. Being flexible when listening. Don't just down and naysay it, right? Listen attentively so that way you can have the understanding for clarity and belief, bringing in the clarity and belief to the situation. So obviously there's someone around you that has something to say, and it's very opportune time right now to listen to what they need to say. It's going to bring a lot of clarity to a situation. And like I said, it might be something you don't really want to hear, you know, but it's going to change so much. And this is going to, and this is also communication because it's blue. So it is definitely about communication and transformation. It might even be some kind of belief system that someone has, but you need to be very open-minded about it and be very flexible and open-minded to be able to hear what this person has to say. This will bring a breath of fresh air to the situation and what this person has to say. It's like they've probably had this on their mind for a while, but maybe they're afraid that you're going to not listen, not be open-minded enough to hear the situation. This is going to be the exchange of ideas and how others see things, and they would like to bring this out into the open, so you need to be able to listen. So for the change and the flow, which is talking about that over there as well. So time to listen. Yeah, it's because it is going to be a challenge, and it is hard. And with the Five of Wands, it's like, I don't want to fight about the situation. Don't allow it to become a fight. Just, and you could be arguing. It could be some kind of internal conflict where you're not listening to yourself, or you're not listening to them, or maybe it's both in general. But you definitely need to, yes, just travel towards them and take the opportune time to actually listen to what they have to say. It could be a Capricorn who seems to argue their point a lot, but maybe they're arguing their point a lot because you're kind of shut down to them because you don't want to be flexible to hear what they have to say. And this will actually help you understand it from their point of view. With the clarity and belief, this is bringing in the reflection and reflecting upon what they need. And this will also bring in your chakras to say, now you have your mind, body, and soul, so you can be able to actually just be patient with them and hear what they have to say. With the Page of Coins, definitely could be a Capricorn or a Virgo that is trying to get your attention, but maybe you're just never flexible with them because it doesn't feel like they're really on your side. But it does say with the Page of Coins, they're actually supporting something that you're doing, or they're trying to get your support from something. Right now, it feels like they want your support more by listening to them and reflecting upon them and paying attention to what they have to say, because, yeah, they've been working hard at trying to get your attention, but it doesn't feel like you're giving them the opportunity to get what they need to say out. And maybe it's because you're used to them speaking a lot of nonsense, or maybe you feel they lie a lot. But it feels like right now they're trying to do something that's going to change the flow of the situation. And so it is time to listen, okay, to what they have to say. Okay. And then that way you can also reflect upon the situation by getting into your own intention and clarity of what is going on. Okay, so it's kind of like 2 in 1. You listen to what they have to say, and then you can go listen to your higher self and say, we'll see what's going on, right? We'll see. We'll see about that. But if you don't give them the opportunity to speak what they need to speak, it's not going to change anything. It's just going to continue to keep fighting and keep everything in what really feels like maybe in the dark in its own way. Okay. And this feels like this is going to have a lot of balance for you, because finally you're going to get down to the clarity of what you've been, feels like what you've been really looking for to begin with, in a lot of ways. Okay. And that was it for you, my friends. Until next time, peace and love.